Well, Jesus was born, we're told, in Bethlehem of Judea in the time of Herod the king. In the time of Herod the king. Jesus born, Herod is king. Herod the puppet king, imposed and allowed and accepted by the Romans who were ruling much of the known world at the time. Jesus, the King of Kings, comes into the world. It can truly be said that when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the time of Herod the king, it was the best of times because Jesus was born. It was the worst of times. Herod was king in Judea. Herod was a tyrant. By this time, he's in his 70s, racked with paranoia. He's dying. He will die a slow death. In his rage and his paranoia, he's having people executed left, right and centre, including his own sons and heirs. Considering they're plotting against him, he has them executed. Just days before he himself dies, he has his heir put to death. People are living in terror in Jerusalem, and anything that disturbs the king will disturb them. He's often in a rage. It's a reign of terror. He's a despot. It was the worst of times. But Jesus was born for times such as those. He wasn't born in a lovely situation. It was a stable. He wasn't born in a lovely nation. It was Israel under Herod the king, under the reign of the Roman Empire. Times were bad, but God had his mercy, and Jesus was born. It was the worst of times. It was the best of times. It's the best of times because Jesus was born, the Saviour of the world. My friends, whatever condition we find ourselves in, whatever nation in the world we live in, we might think we're in the worst of times. But if Jesus is born into our situation, it is transformed into the best of times. Maybe your life is going through a time of real difficulty, your family, your own personal circumstances, your extended family, and knowing real trials and difficulties. Look to Jesus Christ, because with him the worst of times are transformed to the best of times. He changes everything. Trust in the Saviour for salvation, but my friends, keep on trusting him throughout all the situations of life. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing. Oh, Herod was king. It was the worst of times. Jesus was born. It was the best of times.